Talia, what's up? That was quick. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. My armband? What? Oh, my game. Oh, yeah. Hang on. We gotta set this to something a little bit less. It's still pretty bright. There we go. That's pretty much how I see it. I'll take it off in a second here. Hang on. I'm gonna lose my train of thought if I stop. Let's do this. We don't need neg. Okay, back to the top of the hill. What's going on, Vinks? Okay, so we've determined that we don't really like the polished diorite, or at least I don't. Right, and my problem with it is the lines. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, sir. I'm doing pretty good today. How? Well, I already asked. I am building a, like, ancient Greek temple up here is the plan. And we'd started to build it at the very end of last stream. And so we were picking back up where we left off. Now, I wanted to make these look more like marble. Problem is, polished diorite is not going to work. It does not look good. Or at least to me. I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan. We can always go back, but I was not a big fan. Come on, man. So we're building the, like, foundation of it right now. Okay, I actually really like that. But the problem is we don't have a ton of quartz. So we are going to need to get more, because the pillar, the chisel, looks pretty good. I'm building a, like, ancient Greek-style temple. Yeah, so my plan is to do hidden lighting. I'll probably do it in the roof, right? I'll do some, like, glowstone and then trap doors so that it glows through. But I do not have a ton of quartz. So I'm going to have to go back to the nether and mine a ton of quartz, which is totally fine. I had a mod that would make the portal like seamless, where you just walked through it. There was no loading, and you could like see into the Nether, and it wasn't working. I was distraught. All right, let's empty some garbage. I was not a fan of that. No. It was just too dark. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I thought it would have been cool too, but... Alright, to the Nether. Also, every time I load the Nether for the first time, like, when I load into the game, it takes forever. Okay. Luckily, quartz is pretty easy to find, and we have fortune on the pickaxe, so this shouldn't take a whole lot of effort. And, conveniently, vein miner works on quartz. Let's see. Come back up this way. And then there is some like pretty easy to reach glowstone around here. I can't remember exactly where it is. Blow. Probably up is our best bet, honestly. Little dude just dove down here. Okay. Get out of here. Why are they always running away? This is also getting me a decent amount of XP, so kind of a twofer here. Ah! Get out of here. You talking about the piglin? Ghost? Yes, ma'am. I need to eat in real life, man. I'm hungry. Hopefully there's some glowstone up here. That'd be sick. There's nothing up here. Awesome. There's glowstone right there. Let's go ahead and grab that. I feel like that's probably the closest to the ground we're going to find for a little bit here. Whoa! Hoo hoo hoo! I think Lex just got home with dinner. All right. Up we go. I think just McDonald's. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy or healthy. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
No problema.
Border. All right, and for what we're doing, honestly, that should be enough. It's a little over 10 pieces. We will need more quartz, though. God, I love not being murdered every 3 seconds. It's so awesome. Give me that. They don't have saplings, but I believe there is a way. Get out of here, loser. I don't, but primarily because I'm really not worried about the piglin. Like, unless I get absolutely swarmed, I should be fine. You did, brother. You're all good. I just fired the stream back up. We did the horror mods for about 2 hours. Honestly, not what I was expecting. But, you know, is what it is. I just think I couldn't really, like, get to the point where we could explore caves or, like, do any of the actual scary stuff because there was just so many mobs. Blah, 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 blah. Sounds good, sounds good. I have played some, like, zombie apocalypse ones that are fun. They're not necessarily horror mods, but they are fun. Where? Okay, so it's pretty much directly above me. Oh, the, like, cave dweller one or whatever? I don't know how I got so turned around. Let's just pillar. We're pillaring. So I believe the portal is literally right on the other side of this little hill. Yeah. I need to expand this path. I feel like every time I walk on it, I'm risking everything. I don't see a ghast. You're lying. Okay. Let's do half a stack of slabs and half a stack of stairs. And then we will do quartz pillars. And we'll just keep those. Appreciate you guys for sharing. Thank you. Just a McDonald's cheeseburger, my guy. Xander, thank you for the follow. I mean, I told everybody I was restarting the stream, and everybody was like, okay, sounds good. It's pretty good. I haven't eaten today. So, pretty much everything is good at the moment. Okay. So, we need our regular block. I don't know. Usually when I'm in the office, I don't really, like, actually eat. Which is not good. You shouldn't do that, but... Let's see what this looks like. I'm kind of vibing. I still don't like the borders and the blocks. Well, my choices are I either eat in front of you guys or I stop streaming. So I just suck it up. I don't really like eating while I'm streaming, but since I stream in the afternoon, it just kind of overlaps with dinner naturally. Okay. No, give me that. Come on, dude. Minecraft sometimes is just a little too extra. There we go. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay. So, realistically, that's going to make a big difference. Honestly, I think that looks pretty good. Nothing too crazy. My grandpa drove a custom Cadillac Blackwing, the like CT5. So I would love to have one of those. I really have a lot of good memories in that car. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks pretty good. Thank you for the follow, Oscar. Appreciate you. What's going on, Ron? Welcome back, Jack. So they added this thing. What's going on, Lucia? They added this thing. Thank you for the heart, Aaron. Appreciate you. To TikTok, that's kind of like how they do it on the other platforms, where like if you watch, you get rewards. So you get a code that you can redeem for a skin pack on, I believe it's Bedrock. Don't really need gold. I'm working on kind of an ancient Greek temple right now, Jessica. So my starter house is... Hang on. My starter house is right there. So I wanted to start a build that I could like theme, you know, so there'd be like similar buildings. And so I'm going with the like classical architecture. Oh, the Goon Squad's here. Get out of here. Now, I'm definitely going to build like much larger buildings than this one. I just figured I'd start with this, and I'll probably put a waystone there so we can teleport. We have plenty of dark wood. Okay, what's going on? Don't need a crossbow. We are on day 77. It is cut off on TikTok. You can't really see it. Yeah, the Greeks and the Romans, man, they were cooking with architecture. Okay. So I purposely like built this out with stone brick just to like map it and see how it would look before I like went through all the effort of actually building it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of modern architecture. Did I do this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. There's a couple of like modern buildings that I can appreciate, you know. David, thank you for the follow. But for the most part, Gothic, classical, even like Renaissance architecture, all solid, all really good. Baelish, thank you for the follow. What do I do? I keep doing this. Somebody stop me if I do this again. That's true. That OG Pizza Hut. What's going on, Zen? Welcome in. But like brutalist architecture, if you don't know what that is, imagine like Soviet Union era apartment complex. Hello, Zen. Hello. I am working on a kind of just small Greek style, like ancient Greek temple. And this is going to be the beginning of, I'm going to do a full build out here. This is Java, Jessica. So I put together this mod pack myself. Like I handpicked all the mods that are in it. It's all like quality of life and like visual stuff. I have a sinking suspicion that we're not going to have enough quartz. Oh, yeah, the bridging mod, lifesaver. One of the best mods ever made. Ryan! What's up, brother? What's going on, zombie? Yeah, that's what that mod is called. Because technically you're supposed to use it like this. But I just use it for building. We're gonna have to fix that so it's more flush. So the other reason why I like this so much is because it actually makes like a little like archway on the sides, and I think that looks really nice. Because it's gonna be open air, right? I am working on a really small temple. So there'll be some bigger temples later on and some larger buildings in general. But this is kind of just the first little build of what's eventually going to be probably a whole like little town. Oh, yeah, we're out of quartz. Okay. Oh, I'm talking about I put this mod pack together and used a bunch of like visual mods like animations and shaders and stuff like that. Angelic Kiss, thank you for the follow. So I actually do use shelves and trapdoors a lot in my builds, but this one specifically, like this specific building, I probably won't. I don't know. I kind of just freeball it, you know? I'm just kind of like, does that look good? And if I don't like it, I destroy it, and then I do something else. Thank you for following. Appreciate you, Lucia. So, like this over here, I actually did use a lot of shelves and stuff on the interior to kind of give it like a more textured look. So if we go in here... Oh wait, I'm thinking of a different world. Oh no, I did it down here. That's why. So we got trapdoors at the bottom, kind of give it a little base, and then I used... I love cars. What's up, brother? Long time no see. This is my hardcore world. So I still have the world with the castle. We're still working on it. We'll probably be on there tomorrow. But for today, we are working on our hardcore world. There we go. And then... like that. Let's stack these up. Blammo. Okay. We don't want the spanner. What? To the nether. I should probably tear this down, seeing as we're not actually going to use it. I do not. I've been struggling to find netherite. Or ancient debris, I should say. So I only have the chest plate and the sword. Game suggestions? I played Subnautica 2 a little bit recently, and I thought it was actually pretty good. I have not played any other Subnauticas. It is like early access, so it's not like fully fleshed out, but I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I'm usually not a fan of that kind of like realistic survival games. But I thought it was good. Like, it's not like combat focused, you know, it's like about exploring and like using your environment. Also, it's a fantastically beautiful game. Get out of here, son. How dare you? KL, what's up, brother? The channel is fire themed. Subnautica 2. What's up, Kale? Did you just get off work? Ah, the gym. I see. Dude, normally I'm swimming in quartz. What's going on here? Also... Alright, so maybe not having gold was a little overzealous. Gruffy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay. First off, die. Second off, let's see if we can find our cave that we have drilled out. Because if we do find it, we can go deeper into the ground, get better quartz. Yeah, I mean, take it slow. You know, you don't have to rush through the game. I haven't. I need to. I will probably start Monday, honestly. Actually, I need to wait until I get paid, but... I don't know, I do need to. Stay on me about that. But yeah, I mean, if you're getting back into the game, take it slow. You know, like, there's no reason to rush. Just do the basics at first. Probably TNT. Ah! No, I'm kidding. What's going on, Suki? Give me... Absolutely. Always willing to help. $47, that's pretty good. I am working on an ancient Greek build. So I have a starter house that's not ancient Greek themed, and I am now building like a smaller temple. So I put this mod pack together myself, and it's a combination of quality of life mods and like world generation, stuff like that. Eden, what's up? Okay. Boom. Let's make a stack of stairs. Honestly, I feel like that should be enough, so let's just go back. There we go. I'm doing all right, brother. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate you. What you playing, Eden? Silico? What?
17th of June to Wednesday. Are you cool if I get a ticket to the Stitch Club thing before it sells out? It just went live.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about, the movie?
Yeah.
Video? Is it cool?
You packed it? What do you mean you packed it? What does that mean? I think I have some warp vines somewhere. Lex, the people say hello.
Hello.
You packed your laptop. Where are you going? Oh, you're moving. Cool. I actually was playing some horror mods earlier tonight, but the one that I picked ended up just like not really working that well. Didn't like the vibe, so we switched back to our hardcore world. We pivoted.
You're not playing your horror mode?
Well, we did for like 2 hours, and then we switched.
Okay, second question.
What's up?
I figured out what the problem is with my thread thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the thread. It's not the right thread. So
The
are
right
you
thing.
cool if I order the correct threads?
Sure.
It's $44.
Go
But
for
I
it.
won't have to order any more thread for like ever.
No, that's fun. Thank you for the finger heart. Appreciate you, Eden.
I'll make it work how I need it for. Hey.
Love you too. Wife cameo. I'll probably start building like a villa or something for me to live in. So I'm gonna build a waystone so that I can teleport here. That's really what the temple's for, is just kind of like a marker. I'm going to hide some glowstone in the roof and use trap doors in the ceiling to let the light through without having to have them visible. Ooh, I could do something like that. I'm gonna make a 1-for-1 replica of the Library of Alexandria. Just kidding, I'm not doing that. Good night, Jack. Thanks for hanging out, brother. All right. Not on this world. I have not. I am only on day 78. I've really just been focused on getting better gear and expanding my builds. I have a pretty large build on my realm, Suki. If you go to my page, I actually have a couple of clips like with it on there. It's like a really large castle. And I just started working on the town outside of the castle on there. I prefer to do like things like small cities or whatever rather than just like one really large building, you know? Landon, what's up, brother? I'm Noob. Thank you for the follow. Suki, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Of course I remember. What you mean, brother? You're in here all the time. Blame-o. Mario, you're just a font of knowledge. I always tell you guys, I have really good memory. Okay. I think that looks really good. I think once we put the roof on too, the lines in between the slabs and stuff really won't make that big of a difference. But I do really like the columns. Oh, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. So the real question is, what do I make the trim out of? Takagi, thank you for the follow for the roof. That is the real question. Let me look up a picture real quick so I'm not just like doing this completely random. I was thinking sandstone, actually, funny enough. I'm actually eating dinner right now. It is 9 p.m. Hand lover, what's up? $7 p.m. or a.m. Indonesia. That's pretty cool. So, from what I can tell, this one, for example, this is going to be terrible, is made out of the same materials, so I might try to do something like that. Maybe then I'm gonna have to go get a lot of quartz again. Oh my god, twinsies, Twinjamin. What are some other lighter blocks? Sandstone's a good option. I do like that. What else we got? Sandstone. You can do concrete. Pale oak, yeah. I tried looking yesterday and it took me forever to find 4 pieces, so I kind of just gave up. I'm going to go back eventually. I do have pale oak. Let's try that. Mending. Nah, I'm kidding. Probably protection. Oh my god. Yeah, but you can only get protection 4 from the table. So to get protection 5, you have to get a protection 4 book and put it on a piece of armor that already has protection 4. And it'll upgrade it to protection 5. Let's sleep so we don't have to keep fighting monsters. I'm just having a McDonald's cheeseburger. Oh, so welcome back, Cider. Wood. And let's get back to the temple. So obviously, since this temple is kind of small, it's not going to be like ultra like detailed. But the bigger buildings, I do want to put some more detail into. Maybe like thicker columns, things like paintings, murals, whatever. Sometimes I do. It just depends. But we've been traveling a lot, so we haven't had groceries in the house. Which we need to go grocery shopping, but let's see. Interesting, interesting. So, let's run this along the outside. That's aggressively annoying. Now the problem is going to be the corners. Come on. You know that's not what we're trying to do, Minecraft. You know that. I am working on a Greek temple build for a place for my... Rico, thank you for the follow. Yeah, there is fishermen. I'm going to put a waystone here so I can teleport back here from the map. So my starter house, for those who are just joining us, is over there. And I'm building this so I can put a waystone here, and then on top of this mountain, like this hill, I'm going to do more like ancient Greek style buildings, and then maybe some farms down here, and then there's a river. No, I am talking about waystones, which is a mod that allows you to fast travel between waystones. So say I put one up here and I put one in that village down there, I can teleport like between the two places. But only between two waystones. I can't just like do it wherever I want. Alright, how does this look from the side? I probably will put a lodestone underneath. Honestly, that texture looks really good, but the edges of the logs is just gonna throw me off. So I put this mod pack together, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I've kind of just like built onto it. Azure, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's gonna annoy me, man. That's gonna annoy me so bad. You know what? Let's just make this one to the side. 6-sided log? What? What are you talking about? Oh. I know. We're talking about this. Yeah, that makes more sense. Ahmad, thank you for sharing. Blammo. Perfect. Oh my god, you guys are geniuses. I kind of completely forgot that that was a thing. See, this is why I keep you guys around, you know? No, I just, honestly, I wasn't feeling the vibe. It was just, I don't scare super easily, and it was really just kind of more annoying than it was, like, scary. So I called it and was like, let's go work on our hardcore world instead. I'd be open to trying a different one, I guess, but you are totally good, Spidey. No, unfortunately, I do need one more. And I have 3 logs. Does it work with... Eh! I believe I did. You're talking about the one with like the multiplayer for Java, and then the... Oh wait, no, you're talking about the one with the autumn, like the fall forest, yeah? A nap? Okay, it's 9 o'clock at night. It's not a nap, it's just called sleep. Okay. So what do we want to make the roof out of? I feel like more logs, maybe? Like, keep the texture? I don't know. What does it look like inside of a Greek temple? Oh. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay. You guys probably won't believe me when I do this, but this is what the internet says. And I trust the internet explicitly. Or implicitly, sorry. Both. No, but I did look up a diagram of what a Greek temple looks like from the inside, so. Like, if it was fully built. And not a ruin. Okay. Also, I just added this mod. Hang on. It makes you faster when you're walking on paths, and I love it. I don't think I have any more ready to go, but we have 2 pale oak trees that are fully grown. So, let's go chop them down. It just keeps going. Well, then you're out of luck. I don't know. Honestly, that's not a bad deal, but this is also not a terrible deal, but tiny cactus, glowflower. Nope, get out of here. You fool. How dare you come to my house and solicit me? I keep magically ending up with eggs. This is crazy. I don't need crimson root. Yeah, bro just rolls up to my house like a missionary. He's like, hey, what if I sold you this piece of dirt for 6 billion emeralds? Deal of the century, really. You're actually robbing me. Ralph, thank you for the follow. I say that, but I also routinely crash the villager economy by just selling them an absolute ton of sticks and clay. Like, I've caused irreparable damage to this village economy over here. No, I do not know this story. But really, if you're not ripping the villagers off back, like, you're not playing the game right, you know? Gotta give them a taste of their own medicine every once in a while. Get a little wild. Welcome back. I think I have thorns on my chest plate and my leggings. I'm thorned up. Alright, this is gonna make sense in a second, I swear. I play mostly Java. This mod pack is running on Java 26.1.2. King, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Actually, this isn't going to work the way I intended it to. Ah! That's okay. Small change of plan. I have never used Zalith Launcher. I do not know. I would check your volume settings maybe, but beyond that, like, I don't really know, to be honest with you. I use CurseForge because I'm old. So the roof is likely going to be either terracotta or sandstone. Because I want it to look like orange shingles. All will be revealed, my friends. All will be revealed. Okay, this actually ended up working mathematically. If lightning strikes this right now, I'm going to be so unbelievably mad. What? What happened to this? All right, let's go sleep so we don't burn our house down. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Or not our house, our temple. We don't want to burn the temple down. That's what we're saying. Just a creeper coming out of the ground. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you, brother. Bro said hello there. Bruh. How? Get out of here. Shoo. Yeah, bro was just strolling around like he was paying rent. Like, excuse me, sir. Guys, look, a rainbow. Shields just don't work in Java, bro. Don't know how I could have blocked that any better. Okay. Back at it again. Weakest, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Now watch this not line up this way. That would be kind of funny. Oh no! Well, makes more sense to make it the middle one. I've built a mathematical nightmare. Yeah, whatever. It makes more sense for the middle one to be wider than any of the other ones, I guess. Okay. Now the interesting thing about this, thank you for the follow. Maria, thank you for the follow. The interesting thing about this design, though, is it does allow me to hang lanterns through the ceiling. So we could probably do some soul lanterns, maybe, instead of glowstone. Thank you for the follow. So let's see about that. Lunge is for spears, so it's kind of like tridents when you use channeling, or sorry, Riptide. It like lunges you forward. Okay, and then we'll have to fill in these gaps. Actually, no, we won't. But we do need to make some more of these. Yeah, I'm really not a big fan of the spear, honestly. I think it works really well for... a bad book? What? I mean, that's pretty good. Smite 5 is really good. If you want just like a sword for killing zombies and stuff. What's going on, dog? Okay, I really need this mathematically to line up. This will ruin the entire build if it does not line up correctly. I think it's going to. Yep, it will. Blammo. I do, so I made this mod pack myself. I threw it together. Didn't make the mods, just the pack. And it's a combination of quality of life and like world gen and stuff like that. So nothing that like changes any of the core functions of the game. What's up, Suki? I do not have it posted anywhere, but I do have the list of my mods on my Discord server that you guys are more than welcome to join. That's the word. I couldn't think of the word welcome. How do I react to it? Like, what do you mean? Thank you, Halo. Yeah, my brain like would not say the word welcome. It was like, no, we're good. I don't know. I mean, I think I know what you're asking me, but I think men's mental health is a really tricky issue. You know, it's something like I think most men struggle with, and I think in our society it's really hard to talk about as a man. But I highly recommend like I do like maintenance counseling and stuff like that just to like talk through what's going on, even if there's like nothing going wrong. You know. I think it's really important to because you got to beat yourself before you can. The first step of solving a problem is admitting you have one. And it's really hard to do that in today's society. I don't like that too tall. Like personally, it took me a very long time to admit to myself that I was like, okay, something's not right. And now I am doing much better. Okay, what if instead slabs would work? What if I did a combination? No. Let's do slabs. Just full slab. Problem is I need it to be like this. Just give me a triangle. Give me a ramp or something for this game. I am doing great. How are you doing, King? I need this to be hollow because what I'm actually going to do is back here on this other row, I'm going to put behind it some like colored bricks, whether it's like wool or terracotta or whatever. Yeah, so fishing loot is always the same. The only thing that really changes it is if you have luck of the sea. I am using complementary unbound for my shaders. Okay, my brain is frying itself right now. Just having a rip roaring time. Yeah, this is going to work. Basically, we just gotta build up to here. Left corner of my screen? What? Where? I can't see exactly what you guys are seeing, so I'm not sure. Oh, I was like, why is this quartz taking so long? Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, that is my username, yes. Bro. Not on this world. So we're actually not that far in. We're only on day 80. This is probably only like the 4th, maybe 5th day I've played this world. I have beat the dragon on some of my other worlds, like my realm that I play on, as well as a couple other solo worlds. Alright, let's see how this looks. I have a feeling that this is going to be much better. Give that back. Aku? Definitely better. Dude. No, sometimes, like, if you're fishing in the ocean, I do have feather falling, yes. If you're fishing in the ocean, you might get, like, tropical fish instead of, like, just regular fish. But that's really the only difference. 97 hearts, bro? Alright, you guys are really starting to annoy me. Anyway, I think that looks pretty good. We're going to flesh it out a little bit. But all in all, it's looking pretty nice. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side. So there is what's called horde zombies in Minecraft that basically, I have no idea what Dream looks like. Basically, horde zombies like spawn other zombies, and they're a little bit stronger. So ideally, you should try to kill them first. Can I just... hang on. No. I was gonna say new tech. Yeah, I do want to make a raid farm. That is one of my goals. So they can just get unlimited totems and not have to worry about dying. Granted, my armor's pretty good. None of these, like, basic mobs can kill me. But if I get in a bad spot, or I get, like, attacked by a swarm of them, we'll be in trouble. Okay. Boom. No! I'm one short? I have a silverfish farm. In this world, actually, funny enough. Ouchies. Bro, I was nowhere near that! Be so for real right now. 88 hearts, bro. Look at this. Why is Satan's army just mobbing me right now? Okay, screw that. We're just gonna go sleep. Yeah, I was nowhere near that creeper. Ouch. Ouch. That one I was kind of close to. That one's on me. What's up, Paxton? Welcome back. Unless you're a different Paxton. Oh, you can see the roof from here. That's kind of cool. Hey, thank you for the paper crane, Kayla. Appreciate you. I don't think so, bro. I get a lot of names. I am using complimentary unbound, Lola. Of course. Happy to help. There's no gatekeeping on this stream. I didn't make another... Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Well, how would you know if you're the first? What do you mean? I'm actually kind of mad at myself that I did that. Dude, not having a elytra is crazy. All right. Give me a slab. Oh, get out of here. Why? Why what? Squid, what is going on, my man? I wonder... I should have checked this before I came all the way back over here. Mr. R, thank you for the follow. Not much, Squid. We are just building our Greek temple. How's the game going, brother? What's it looking like? Can you... You can't. I was going to see if we could turn this into slabs, but after it's in a pillar, you cannot. That kind of sucks. Okay, let's put that in there, and then how much does this give us? 7? So we can get 14? Really close. What's the score? Yeesh, that is really close. Yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I think also now that we're doing this like ancient Greek build, it'll be really fun. Unfortunately, we're gonna need an absolute ton of quartz. So I might have to find a replacement for quartz. Ooh, perfect. Let's go. Okay, so I don't necessarily think sandstone's going to work. Let's see. Terracotta, maybe? Which is clay smelted. Big Mike, thank you for the follow. Maybe red sandstone, maybe? You're totally good, Halo. Keep telling you guys, you never have to apologize to me. That looks pretty cool on the map. Love me some Bed Wars. So there is a desert biome. I'm thinking this eroded Badlands might have some red sand. That's really far. What is this? I think that's probably our only option, though. Right? I mean, what are some other slabs? We could do copper, but then we gotta wax it. We could do resin if we find a pale forest. Redwood. How do I get... Where do I find brimstone? What? A little mob, what's the word? Menagerie? Alright, I guess we're going on a trip. Gonna go get us some red sandstone. Watch me get all the way over there and there's no red sandstone. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, we should bring a travel bed. And we will empty out our inventory. And then we'll also grab some more bread. My house is right here. PvP? What? Yeah, so eventually I'm actually going to move out of here. This is just a starter house, really. Let's dump this stuff. How do I keep ending up with random eggs? Like, am I just walking past a ton of chickens that I don't see? Sticks. Let's put that there. And travel bed. Travel crafting table. Just go. Wait a second. I don't have a boat. Oops. Boat. Okay. And we need, let's remove this one. We are going here. A 1,000 blocks away, almost 2,000. We can actually go this way. We should actually see the temple. Yeah, look at that. Valak! What's up, brother? Well, I appreciate you, my guy. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Is this the abandoned village? It is. So we go straight pretty much the whole way. Not too bad. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. I'm open to stream other games for sure. Just seems like most people want to watch me play Minecraft. Good night, hoodie. What is going on over here? What? Peace out, my guy. Okay, I've already come through here in a boat. Interesting. The armor on the right side just shows you like a visual of how much armor I actually have. It's like the overflow. So it's just like a visual representation of my armor stat. Because normally the armor bar stops showing you once you fill it. Welcome back, Ryan. Hey, nice. Congratulations on the upgrade. This is a giant savanna biome, jeez. That looks like red sand. Alright, we're gonna grab as much as this stuff as humanly possible. I've already searched this. There's like a temple over here. If you guys see it, I've already searched it. No need to fret. I have never been a big fan of building in savanna biomes. Not yet. Not yet. We are not too deep into this hardcore world. I am probably going to build a raid farm here soon, so I can just get a ton of them. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. What's going on, brother? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. God, Aqua Affinity is so nice. Not having that kind of sucked. Okay. If we can just find some more red sandstone lying around too, that would be pretty awesome. I don't mind having to make it, but save me some time for sure. Yeah, if there's one thing I hate in Minecraft, is my tools not working as fast as they should. So Aqua Affinity is usually a priority for me. Also, efficiency 5 on the shovel. Pretty nice. Okay. Blammo. To the Shadow Realm with you, Beto. Yeah, that's right. You mess with me, I'm a desand your desert. I wonder why some of these like break instantly and then some don't. It's kind of interesting. Don't know how that works. Parkour. Turning this sand, this red desert into a mesa biome. You stay away. many hearts did that guy have? 3 shots? He's got power 5 on this thing. Dark, thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. Gotcha. Thank you for following too. Appreciate you, brother. Okay. Get out of here with all that, dude. Flopping around like a fish. Alright, might be time to sleep. Might maybe be time to sleep. That. Okay. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. I feel like that's probably enough. Probably. I'd like to think that's enough. I mean, it's definitely enough for what I'm doing right now, but I don't want to have to like keep coming back here all the time. That's my big issue. Yanni, what's up, brother? Yeah, we got netherite yesterday, I believe. Either yesterday or the stream before that. Give me all the sand. That's cute, brother. Appreciate you, Shabuni. Yeah, we have been dipping up and down today. It's been pretty crazy lately. Shannon, welcome back. Yesterday we got up to like 250. Peace out, four-wheeler. The people do be loving the hardcore. Honestly, though, I really like the challenge of hardcore, though. You know, like, the problem with the realm is, like, don't get me wrong, build's awesome. Build's fantastic, but it's just, like, I'm not gonna die, you know? There's literally no chance of me dying. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody, but, you know, Minecraft has a little bit of something for everyone. 3 creepers. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you want to play in creative, do that. You can do servers for PvP. There's adventure, like, maps and stuff like that. I think Minecraft's got a little bit of something for everybody, which is my favorite part. All right, back to La House. Hope you guys enjoyed that last 20 minutes of me digging sand. Epic gameplay. What's that Tokyo Drift? Honestly, it was sick. So now, this is epic. Well, now I gotta use all my XP because you said that, Josh. Yep, I'll make the rules. This is a pretty little area. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. I always feel like shaders honestly do more for the game than resource packs do, or texture packs. I feel like texture packs can sometimes take away from the game. But if you got good shaders, it can take vanilla texture and really make it special. Yeah, I mean, I obviously love these shaders, but... Alright, there she is. Honestly, I'll probably just leave this boat at this village, so next time I come to the water, it's here. Dustin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay. What's... Oh, I love tree houses. I've considered doing like a little lookout or something on these tall trees that I have. Okie dokie. Now the real question is cut or regular sandstone. I kind of want to see the two. So that's cut. This is regular. I think cut is going to look better for the temple. Can I turn this into cut? No, of course not. That would make way too much sense. Way too much sense. I feel like we need more. I feel like that's not enough. Okay. Let's get up there. Thank you for the heartbeat, Corey. Appreciate you, brother. Also, welcome back. It's kind of like a perilous journey up to this tower, like this temple. You have to like walk the plank. Okay. So I'm fairly positive this was worth it, but you know, you never quite know. So I'm thinking we go in one. Kind of give it like an offset look. You know, because the idea is that you'll be able to see this through the side. Wait. That's the regular sandstone. Man. Can't win. Cannot win. Anyway, like so. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you. It's time. Appreciate you, Enzito. Peace out, Paxton. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Oops. Let's see what this looks like from the side. Oh. Oh. This is not. We are back on the hardcore world. Look at that, dude. That turned out really good. Let's see if we can get a better angle here. Yeah, we are going for some like classical Roman / Greek architecture here. So I'm building this temple as the first building, and I'm put a waystone down there as kind of like a hub, I guess. So there's definitely going to be some larger buildings than this. I just wanted to use this as like our trial run, I guess, to see if I even really liked it. And luckily, I really like it. Yeah, I think the trip for the red sand was worth it. This block is absolutely perfect for this. Give me that. Awesome. Blammo. Then I probably will do some terracotta there to like add some color to it, maybe. Or I could just do more sandstone, but welcome back, brother. Yeah, look at that, dude. Yikes, that's okay, brother. There's 6 more games. Hopefully not, but let's see what it looks like if we just finish it off with sandstone. Hang on. Wait, no, not like that. What are we doing? Okay, I just need to get in there. First off, give me that. Do I just have... I don't have cut sandstone. That's the problem. That is red sandstone, so you can find... Oh. You can find red sand in Minecraft and make red sandstone, and then I got some cut red sandstone slabs to make this, because it kind of looks like the tiling that the Romans and the Greeks used, which is what we were going for here. Travel bed. Be gone. Anyway, I think it looks pretty sick. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you do not. Get out of here. We're not doing that again. I'm missing a stair? What? I'm missing 2 stairs. Blammo. So like I was saying, we can actually hang some soul lanterns in there to kind of give it like a more ominous look. But let's go get another side angle on this side, because this thing is sweet. Honestly, this turned out way better than I was anticipating. I am Steve. This is my hardcore world. So my starter house is right there. So I came up on top of this hill and I built this temple. So I'm going to put a waystone up here. Probably like right here. And then I'm going to build some more, like I'll probably do like a villa house. And some more like Greek Roman buildings. And then I'll steal these villagers. I'll kidnap them. Gojo, thank you for the follow. Joel, thank you for the follow. Welcome back, brother. Okay. Oops, that's not what I was trying to do. Yes, I added this new mod that makes me run faster on paths. So watch this. I am Steve. We are doing great, amigo. I actually have not, which I feel like I probably should watch it. Seeing as I stream Minecraft, but I have not gotten to it. She is in the other room right now. Nah, I wasn't feeling the vibe. I decided I wanted to work on this. Alright, what do I need for this? We need... Oh, wow. I don't know, it just does that. I need to turn it off. I meant to turn it off after the horror mod switch. Dude, waystones are kind of expensive. Let me actually delete. There we go. Well, the problem is I didn't have the Waystone mod on this world when I started it. So all the places I've already rendered won't have it. So I'll have to go really far from my house to get a naturally spawning Waystone. I need one more Ender Pearl. Alright. I'll be right back. I need to go take some medicine real quick. And we're back. Thank you for the follow. Dinosaurs and Blue Cats, thank you for the follow. Waystones is a mod. So they kind of works like fast travel stations, which I find a little bit more fair. So say I put a Waystone in the temple like I plan on. It also looks sick. And I wanted to put one like here in this village. If I go to this Waystone, I can select the other one. There is a new fund. I was not going to mention it. I hate you people. There is a new fund. So as we've continued to grow, in the hopes that one day I might be able to dedicate more time to this, I have put that there. Do not feel obligated. Just planning for the future. The medication helps me with... How do I word this? It helps me with my energy levels, I guess. It helps like regulate the amount of epinephrine. Because I told you guys that story about how I have a like really small tumor in my brain, right? I don't remember if I told that story or not. But it causes all sorts of imbalances, so it helps regulate that. I'm pretty sure I did tell you guys the tumor story. Yeah, so a couple of years ago, I'll retell the story. A couple of years ago, I was having all these like health issues, right? And I had like just lost like 80 pounds, and like I was working out all the time, like eating right. And so I was like, okay, welcome back, Cool Rick. And so I was like, okay, like what's the like why am I tired all the time? Like what's the issue? And so I went to the doctor, and they did a bunch of blood work, and they're like, yo, your hormones are like all over the place, right? Like I had a blood test one week, and the next week the readings were like completely different. Like, so they were like, okay, like something's not right. So they made me do an MRI, and they were like, yeah, they're like, it's probably too small to see, but you probably have like a really small tumor in your pituitary gland. So like not technically my brain, but like in my head. And the options were like, oh, like regulate it using whatever, or I could do testosterone treatments to like help fix it. But they're like, oh, if you do that, you're gonna like destroy your body and be infertile by the time you're 35. And I was like, well, I guess that makes my decision super easy. It's benign though. It's not like a cancerous growth or anything like that. They aren't even 100% sure that's what's causing it. That's just like the best guess. But either way, the treatment's the same. So it's not like gonna kill me or anything. We don't have to worry about that. I need to get like up there is where I'm trying to go. And I had a way up there. It's this way. That's why. But yeah, I just as we've been growing and growing, like we've gained, you know, whatever in 2 weeks, like 800 followers. At first, I was like, it wasn't even on my radar that I could do this as something more than just for funsies. Not that I'm not going to do this for funsies, but it's like, if I can do it more, I'll do it more, you know? But again, nothing's changed. I'm not going to sit here and beg you guys or make anybody feel pressured. I just wanted to put it out there. What am I doing, dude? I didn't... Well, you don't like the single block bridges, bro? Okay, that is where we're going. What do you mean? This precarious staircase that could get blown up by a ghast isn't just super entertaining? Okay, the Enderman spawn animation's actually kind of sick. I didn't realize they had purple fire. I have looting 3, and this dude didn't drop a single Ender Pearl. Look, we all know I like to play a little risky, okay? You guys saw the 9,000 other hardcore worlds I started before this one. Do we actually need spider eyes? That is a mod. So that mod is called spawn animations. And it makes them come out of the ground. They like crawl out of the ground. Nice. Yeah, he did. I got him. Pardon me, good sir. No, I am making the waystone, but I needed 4 ender pearls and I only had 3. So, well, might as well kill this guy too, since he's right here. Since he made it convenient for us. Let me tell you, that video of my portal just spontaneously combusting did pretty good on YouTube. Okay? I did get a bunch of, actually, you should just go find lava and use the lava to, you know, I was like, I just traded with piglins, but thanks. They're like, oh yeah, I forgot you could do that. Rest in peace, Technoblade. Also, happy birthday to the goat. Wish he was here. Okay, we also need amethyst, which I have been neglecting to pick up. So let's go to find a geode. I've literally been ignoring it. No, when you told me to go to the nether and my portal just like randomly blew up. I went back and watched that so many times and I still could not figure out why my portal exploded. There wasn't a gas, like there was nothing. I was like, does one of these mods have like a 2% chance that your portal just spontaneously combusts? It was Kale. Alright, surely there's a geode down here. It wouldn't have been your fault. Ain't no way there's not a geode down here. I know there's one in that other cave that had like 3 abandoned mine shafts and a trial chamber. Because Shirley knows things. Alright, if somebody sees a geode, say something, because I am not seeing any. That glow squid kind of scared me. It's like, what is that? I mean, like, I don't know if I'd call them rare. They're not like everywhere, but they're not typically too hard to locate. Like, usually there's at least one in any given like cave system. Ah, here. Hee hee. And then actually what we're gonna do is I forgot you can't steal those. I am talking about this. Sounds like Harry Potter music. Yeah, it's really not like that useful. There's a lot of mods where you can do more stuff with the amethyst, but it's like spyglass. I'm blanking, that's it. That's all I got. Well, really, I'm just collecting the blocks in case I want purple blocks for something. But I do need amethyst shards to make the waystone. So, I only need 4 though, so it's really kind of overkill. But, you know, that's what we do here. Over the top nonsense. I didn't realize that this ran like right beneath my house. Vex! Welcome back! I was talking about you yesterday. I was like, man, I haven't seen Vex in a while. Something happened yesterday. I'm like, damn, I'm glad Vex isn't here because she'd be roasting me. I can't remember. All I know is that I was like, ooh, thank God she didn't see that. I do have something to show you, though, now that you're here. I think you'll appreciate this. Oh, yeah, I built another square house. And I'm like, I was like, thank God Vex isn't here to make fun of me. Okay, so now we need gold. We need 1 gold bar. I don't even know where to put this on it. I mean, I guess here. 1 gold bar. We need these. Where's all my gold? There we go. Okay. So it should be, I believe that. Yeah. So now we got a warp stone. And then to make a waystone, Oh, so you admit it's a good house. You did. You did miss it. It was alright. Honestly, it wasn't as good as I was expecting it to be. It was like less scary and more just kind of like inconvenient. But I do think Wacky Wednesdays will probably be a thing. Where we can either try different mod packs or like totally different games or whatever, you know. I did Fear Nightfall. Remains of Chaos, I think was the name of it. This is Cobbled Deep Slate, and we need Deep Slate. Six. Like, I know there was some scarier stuff for that specific mod pack, but like we couldn't get to it because we just kept dying, and I was like, oh my god, like, what's going on, B-Pop? You missed it. Yesterday we got all the way up to 250. It was crazy. Fukusha, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Kelly. You tell him. Tomb, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I was in California. All right. I was in the middle of nowhere, California. It was all right. The like, whatever you want to call it, celebration of life. I don't know. My uncle was cremated, so there wasn't a funeral, but it was good. I got to see a lot of my family members that I hadn't seen in like 15 years, so that was kind of cool. Besides that, there was nothing to do besides drink at the hotel parking lot, which was lit. All right, I am fairly proud of this, and it's not even a big build. I just really like the way it came out. This is just like my first little location of what is going to be a full town. So I built this little like Greek style temple where I'm going to put this waystone. So we'll plop her right there. I don't know what to name this. New Athens. Blammo. Yeah, pretty snazzy, right? Pretty snazzy. So for now, we'll do torches. Eventually, we can upgrade to lanterns. Oh, I am missing stairs. Good call. We will fix that. because that is messing up the vibe. Thank you, Cedar. Appreciate you. I have been playing this specific world for 86 Minecraft days. I think this is probably day 5 or 6, like in real life. And then I think we established I've been playing Minecraft since like 2012. Honestly, not a bad thought though. Like, you don't have to start a new world. You could just go really far away, you know? Like, it's almost like the same thing. I'm pretty quick at getting resources. I scrounge up stuff pretty fast. Alright. I should have put that, like, on a pedestal or something. Too late now. Alright. Best of luck on your armadillo hunt. Now I'm thinking we flatten this. My only issue is that there is a giant hole somewhere right here. I think it's here. Now we could... let's just flatten this, and then we'll build a villa. I feel like that's a good plan. Alrighty, friends. I am pretty worn out from being in the office today, so I am going to call it. Tomorrow we will be back on the realm to work on the castle town, which I'm kind of excited about. So tune in for that. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. 58,000 likes, 36 new followers. I think we peaked somewhere around like 120 viewers, something like that, which is sick. But yeah, all in all, really good stream. I appreciate you guys. Cedar, thank you for the follow. 6:30 p.m. tomorrow, we will be on the realm, so look forward to that. Everybody get some sleep. If you are not an American, then good morning. Have a great day.